Trump's lock screen has entered the national discourse, and apparently it's breaking the internet, or at least breaking NBC's brain. Let's get into it. NBC just dropped a very serious article about Trump's phone wallpaper. I mean, breaking news, right? But seriously, what was this scandalous image? Was it a leaked batch of January 6 documents? Joe Biden's secret teleprompter password? Hunter Biden's iCloud backup? Kamala Harris Googling, "What does the vice president do?" Nope. It was Trump pointing at the camera like he's recruiting you for MAGA basic training. That's it. That's the scoop. Apparently, this is front page worthy now. NBC says it's more proof he's a narcissist because how dare he pick himself instead of a stock photo of the Grand Canyon or his third cousin's dog. Now, don't get me wrong, this article was well written, credit where it's due. NBC's Victor Brand knows how to structure a sentence. This wasn't blog-level drivel. But my guy, this is what we're spending journalism hours on? The piece goes on about Trump's phone habits like it's the next Watergate. Apparently, he answers unknown numbers. Okay, weird flex, but I've got family members who do the same thing and still fall for car warranty scams. And yes, they bring up the times he was pranked by impersonators years ago, which I gotta say happens to half of Hollywood on a monthly basis. Not exactly a national crisis. Then they throw in the fact that Trump posted over 2,200 times in 132 days, as if that's some kind of scandal. Sounds like a work ethic problem for the reporters trying to keep up. That's legendary grind. If anything, it proves he doesn't need interns. They call it noise, but you know what's actually noise? 1,000 journalists gasping over a lock screen that hasn't changed since 2019. Look, NBC isn't some back alley blog. They've done solid reporting before. But this article? This wasn't it. We've got inflation, foreign policy disasters, AI exploding, and this is what gets the deep dive treatment? It says a lot about today's media priorities when a selfie is treated like state secrets. Maybe next week we'll get a 2,000-word expose on his ringtone. Let's be real, most people have a picture of themselves on their lock screen. Some even have shirtless gym selfies or their own wedding photo, solo. Narcissism or just confidence? You decide. But if NBC thinks Trump picking himself over a beach photo is headline-worthy, I've got some bad news for everyone who's ever used a mirror. Trump's lock screen? Totally normal. Answering random calls? Slightly chaotic, but relatable. Writing a long article about it? You need a new hobby. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Maddie Rants, where we roast ridiculous headlines so you don't have to. Smash that like button, comment your current wallpaper, unless it's cursed, and subscribe if you're tired of media fluff and ready for real talk with a side of laughs.